Hi everybody, this is Yuki and welcome to Draw Cute Pets. Today we're going to learn how to draw a simple but fancy chef cat. So let's get started. Now when we think of the chefs we see in restaurants, I think many of us think of that big puffy hat that they have on. So that's what we're going to start with today. To do that, first draw two straight lines that are short just next to each other. Now, from the top of each of these lines, we're going to make a big oval, but don't connect it between the lines, just like this. So starting on the left side, come up, make a big oval, come back down to the right side and stop there. Now, like I said, we're not going to complete this oval, but I do want to add part of the puffy shape so that we know what kind of a hat he's wearing. So we'll make a line that starts just next to that corner, and we want it to be a little bit round, just like the hat would be. So start here, dip down a little bit, and come up to the other side. And the bottom of the hat, we're just going to connect straight across. So start on the left side, and go to the right. Now, to show just how puffy and grand this hat is, we're going to add 4 short lines in the middle of the top of the hat, 2 on each side. So they'll curve in to show the shape of the hat. So these 2 on the left, and 2 going the other way on the right. Now we're going to move on to the cat's ears. We'll start with his left ear. A line going up. And then we'll tuck part of his ear into the hat just a little bit. And same for his right side. So starting in the middle of this short straight line, we'll come up and then come back down. Now we'll do his face. I'll start on the left side, draw a line going down, curve to the right, go straight across, and then curve back up to his right ear and join them together. Now, because we're doing a fancy chef, when we think of when we're smelling really good scents, like a fresh pie out of the oven, or maybe a delicious soup that our mom and dad have made, we tend to close our eyes. So we're going to give this fancy chef fancy closed eyes. They're going to be very easy, just 2 straight lines next to each other. So one for his left eye, and another for his right. There. Now his nose is going to be in the middle, just below his eyes, and it's like a very, very small, slight triangle. Now let's add his whiskers. So we'll do 2 whiskers, on each cheek, and I like to put them right where the face is curving. So 1 up top here, and another below it here, and again 2 on the right side. So 1 and 2. Now, again, we're doing a fancy chef, so fancy chefs need mustaches. We're going to add a curly line on each side of this cat's face for his mustache. So for his left one, we'll start just to the left of his nose, come up, dip down, and curl back up. And the same for his right side. So come up, down, and curl up. I think I want to do that one more time just to make it a little bit smoother. Here. It's not perfectly the same on both sides, but that's okay. So with this chef, he's cooking in the kitchen, and we want to show that he is. So we're going to be putting a spoon in his left hand, so we want this to be pointing up. So starting with his left hand, we'll start just between his mustache and his whiskers. And come over to the left and then dip back down to his body to the right. And his right arm is going to be giving some attitude. It's going to be on his hip. So to do that, it's not going to be pointing up like his left arm. Instead, we're going to do half of it coming out, then come in and down, and curl back up and around. Once we add the body lines, it'll make sense that this arm is on his hip instead of dangling out somewhere else. So going on to his body lines, we'll start with his left side. We'll go straight down until we curve a little bit for his foot. And then his right side is going to be the same, but we're starting here, kind of in the middle of his arm that's on his hip. So we'll start here, come down, and curl up for his foot. Now to connect his body, we'll do a straight line from his foot on the left to the right. And of course, this cat needs his tail. I'm going to put his tail on his his right side, since he's holding a spoon in his left hand. So his tail is going to be pointed up and curl around and connect back. And I'll add 3 little stripes to show his kitty stripes. And lastly, this cat needs to be holding his soup spoon, and it's going to be upside down. The part in his hand is going to be a little bit bigger than the part that's pointing up. So to do this, we're going to start a little bit far away from his whisker and come, it's a little off. This needs to come straight down to his hand, then curl around. And like I said, it gets a little bit smaller as it points up because that's where the spoon is going to go. And the shape of the spoon, we're going to make a line that comes up to that point that we just made, and then a half circle that curves around and creates the shape of a spoon. And there we go. Here is your fancy chef cat for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun drawing this chef kitty with me today. I know I did. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any new Draw Cute Pets videos. Thank you and see you later.